And on the seventh day, God rested. And then...
Hi guys, namaskaram. Ela unnaru? Andaru bagunnara? Welcome back to my channel. Hello Heidi. Today we're gonna react to the newly released Dragon Glimpse. Like, I've been watching it for like months for sure in a theater before any movie starts. So I'm very excited to see this glimpse, and it's going to release next year, which is 13 months later. So it's a very long wait. I don't know if NTR is going to do any movies between this, but very excited. This movie is starring NTR, Anil Kapoor. We saw him in Animal, and Rukmini. She's so beautiful. And Ravi, Basrur. Like, he's the KGF music director, right? So very excited for his work. And the director is Prashanth Neel. Let's start this video. Start Chidama. Stop.
It's true. బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు భారతదేశానికి కాటన్, స్టీల్ మరియు స్పైసెస్ కోసం వచ్చారు. కానీ 250 ఏళ్ళు వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడే ఉండిపోవటానికి కారణం ఒక మొక్క. They came here for the opium poppy, which produces the most addictive substance in the world. Heroin. ప్రపంచంలో ఓపియంని అత్యధికంగా పండించేవి 2 ప్రాంతాలు, ఆఫ్ఘనిస్తాన్ మరియు గోల్డెన్ ట్రయాంగిల్. బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు వాటిని ఆధీనంలో ఉంచుకొని 95% ఓపియం ట్రేడ్ని కంట్రోల్ చేసేవారు. In 1947, when the British left India, they also left behind the most profitable business in the world. దాంతో ఆ వ్యాపారం 2గా చీలింది. ఒకటి ఆఫ్ఘన్ ట్రేడింగ్ కంపెనీ, మరొకటి గోల్డెన్ ట్రేడింగ్ కంపెనీ. అప్పుడే ఓపియం వార్స్ మొదలయ్యాయి. అప్పుడే ఈ విలన్స్ పుట్టుకొచ్చారు.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. On the first day, God created light.
Dada.
On the second day, He created the sky and the water. On the third day, He created the land and the vegetation. And on the fourth day, He made the sun and the moon and the stars. On the fifth day, He created the creatures in the sea and the birds in the sky. On the sixth day, He made the animals and the humans.
Stranger.
And on the seventh day, God rested. And then... And then... the devil was born.
Devil.
దేవుడు నాకు గొప్ప వరం ఇచ్చాడు. ట్రిగర్ నొక్కగానే మర్చిపోవడం. నిద్రపోయినప్పుడు నా కళ్ళలోకి నేను చంపిన వాళ్ళ ముఖాలు రావు. మిగిలిన శత్రువుల ముఖాలే కనపడతాయి. పొరపాటున కూడా నా కళ్ళలోకి రావద్దు.
నా డౌట్ ఏంటంటే జలీల్ సాబ్, ఈ మొక్క హెరాయిన్ కంటే ఎక్కువ విలన్స్ తయారు చేస్తుందా అని. ఈ కథలో అందరూ విలన్లే ఉన్నారు.
ఆ రాసేవాడికి కూడా తెలుసు, విలన్ల ఘోరాలు ఎక్కువైనప్పుడు కథలోకి ఒక హీరోని దించాలని. ఈసారి ఆ క్యారెక్టర్ నీదే సార్, మీరే అవ్వాలి.
This is awesome. Like the final scene, he doesn't need any dialogue. So I think the director Prashanth Neel, he's just brilliant. If you saw his previous work like KGF1, KGF2, and Salaar, you know like how how many different characters that he has in his story, and I feel like this is a level up again. And for sure, he read all the comments he got. Like in Salaar, I think he introduced all the characters way too fast. For me, especially a foreigner, I have to go back and watch it again and kind of understand like what's the structure of the character, the whole storyline. In KGF, it's somewhat more simpler, but still there's a lot of like structure going on. So I feel like over here, Dragon, he is just super smart that he just directly introduced everyone, who is who, where they are, and then what company, what organization it is, like the backstory, like it's very clear. So I feel like we have a really good foundation to build up through this 13 months till it released. And one thing I find it very interesting for me is that like from history book, like our textbook, I never noticed like India was in the Opium War too. So I think this story is very interesting to me as well, because we always been taught like, okay, the Opium War is in China, like the coastline of China. It was very bad at one point that it became a war because so many people are addicted. So I'm very interested in how he's gonna like maybe connect the similar story back into his movie. But I really like how he's like using different countries. Like I saw Russia and then Africa. So maybe in Dragon 2, I'm not from China, but maybe in Dragon 2 he can make me as a East Asia lead. Maybe, but I'm just saying like, and I find it very interesting that he started like the story by like day 1, day 2 from like the Bible, literally. This is the kind of story us we are familiar with, like okay, day 1 like it all started, and then day 7 like God rested. So I really like how he tied it, and then when like every day like every character is coming out. So but and also I find it very, very smart, because this kind of element is going to attract like a wider stage for him. So I am very interested in how like the Western people are going to watch this movie and how they're going to think of this movie. So one interesting fact, I don't know if you know, or I'm just like the last one to know this, but in Afghanistan there is a city named called Kandahar. So it used to be the capital, I think, but this name is from Mahabharata. So I find it very interesting. And then it is said that this place is cursed, that it will have forever conflict or war. So anyway, a lot of fight. So I think it fits this movie very, very well. So maybe this is one of the links the director is going to tie into it. I don't know. We have 13 months to test it out. So let's see if I'm right or not. But let me know your thoughts. So my top 3 favorite from this glimpse. The first one is definitely Junior NTR. Like the final scene, oh my god, like say no more. He doesn't need any dialogue. That intensity is just so good, right? Second is how the director is narrating this story. I really love how he kept the structure super clear, and how he's picking up like different country, like different culture elements, like especially him picking up like the Bible, like but using that structure to like introduce different characters, and also like putting like different, like I saw the Afghanistan company, but I didn't see much about the Golden Triangle, so maybe that's Dragon 2. I'm not so sure, but let's see. So my third favorite is definitely the dialogues. The dialogues have such a depth. Like you have to watch it again and read it through, like for me as a foreigner. But my favorite is when he said like the people who he killed won't be in his dreams, but the one he's gonna kill is going to be in his dreams. So that is like crazy confident. It gives me chills, because normally when we see movies, like after a hero kills someone, that person is gonna haunt him in his dreams, and he's never getting a good night's sleep. But Junior NTR over here, he's like, okay, it's done. Like I'm gonna move forward to the next person I'm gonna kill. So it's like, what the hell? But honestly, as an Assassin King, as a killing machine, I really love this character, like the confidence going on. But I am very interested in how, like, what war he's gonna fight for, and then how he's gonna transfer from like an assassin to a hero. So I'm very excited for this part. Thank you all for watching today's video, and as always, we're gonna end this video with like and subscribe, Chindi, Kudrude, comment and share, Chindi. Haha, Heidi.